Oh, what is that?
You're picking up this wire.
I can't see a thing.
Yeah.
Well, now what's that? That's got to be all kinds of stuff over here. Oh, that's pulsing. That's got to be a signal.
Yeah.
Same signal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that.
No.
Yeah. Is there anything in the wall here?
No.
That thing is lit.
That is weird, dude.
That's got to be.
Let me get the tri-field meter. Hang on a minute.
There's got to be something in this wall.
Let's test it. See if
It's really hot in the corner here.
Dude, there's nothing. There's nothing.
But it's still going in my hand.
Right. There's nothing here. This is totally... Okay, so that's... I'm on magnetic right there. And there's
Okay, let me hold the K2 right now where you're at here.
nothing.
I am going off the charts.
Okay, and then...
Look, and the stronger I get...
Let's just check this. So now I'm on electric.
I'm still... Look at that.
And I have nothing. There's
Okay.
nothing...
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
let's
charged.
Try the electric here, this signal. So we've done, so far we did
3 checks there.
magnetic.
Electric.
Now let's hit radio. Radio microwave, because we're in a radio station. Let's see what happens here. Peg.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
So that's what it is. So
It's radio
Debunked.
broadcast.
Yep, debunked there. So
All right.
we know what that is. So okay, that's good. No, that's why we got it. So.
Yep.
All right.
I wonder if that same frequency was the radio is what was happening over there.
Could be. Except we weren't getting a steady pulse over there, though.
No.
That was very
No.
sporadic. So we could recheck it with the tri-field, but I like this setup right here. So maybe we put that. Why don't we put that
K2 right there on the chair.
right on the chair, right on
Yep.
the.
Newspaper.
And,
All right. Well, we're in this room here, hoping that we'll make contact with Frank or Dave. Personally, I knew Frank, so not to say anything negative about Dave, because Dave,
like you,
Dave was a great guy. I just didn't know Dave. So, if
Frank?
Go ahead.
Frank, are you here with us? You want to put a digital up, Ray, just in case we
Yeah, get some.
get you some light, just in case.
Just part it off.
Okay, Frank, are you here? You remember me and stuff? We'd really like to connect with you, man. Miss you and appreciate all the great times we had hanging out here in this room and talking. And
Ooh,
what happened?
dust or something bright just went across. It went up this way though.
Are you in here with us? Frank, that little green light that's on your chair with the newspaper there, if you get next to that and you touch that piece of equipment,
I'm charged. All the hair on my arms is
Yeah.
popped up.
yeah, me too. Feels
Is
like
it?
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Yeah, like an electrical buzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I got it.
Whoa, whoa.
I got it. Frank, is that you?
Frank, are you here?
Dave, are you here?
My whole face, I've got like the chills on
Charge.
my face and everything.
It just left my...
Hey, Rob, get in here.
It just left me. Literally, it just left me. Like, whoosh, just totally
That
left.
was me too.
Just left you too?
Yeah, it was all of a sudden it was gone.
Yeah.
I was like, we were
That
like
was
majorly
bizarre.
charged.
Like, all the hair on my arms just lit up straight, just went poof.
Frank, are you here with us?
Yes.
It just did it again. Did you get it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Frank, I miss you, my friend.
Frank, do you know who we are?
Oh my God.
You know, we miss you. If there's any way that we can communicate with you, we'd love to be able to do that. And one of the ways that we have access to is this microphone right next to the newspaper on your chair. You can speak into it as best you can, and we can listen to it later and hopefully hear whatever you'd like to tell us. But just know that we do miss you. And you too, Dave. I don't know you, but you're missed. And you're loved.
Dave, are you here? Let's try this so we can figure out who we're talking to. Is there somebody other than Dave and Frank that's in here making that light go off? If you are, go ahead and go next to that little green light and make it go off for us. Okay, Dave, if you're here, can you go next to that little green light and make it go off for us? Okay, Frank, if you're here...
Yeah.
Dude, right there.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Frank.
Finish and go ahead.
Rob, you should talk.
Yeah.
Frank, my friend, if this is you, I am so glad you're here.
Yeah.
I miss you desperately. I miss your wisdom, I miss your kindness, I miss your counsel.
Oh my God, look at that. All the way up to the red.
Yep.
Look at that.
Frank,
Talk to him.
if
bro.
you can, talk into the microphone. I've got this one here set up. I've got one in the production studio set up. I'd love to hear your voice again.
Ask him something like that he can respond to that. So, you know, a specific thing and say, hey, okay, make the lights go off if this is something or whatever, so that you're getting a direct response from him. Like, let me try this. Frank, if you're here with us, I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, I want you to make those lights go off by putting your hand or just touching it. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my
Frank,
God.
do you remember telling Lyle that when you passed away, you'd come back here?
Yes, he does.
Look at that. Dude, that's crazy.
Do you remember that Lyle promised to ghost hunt the building when that happened? You remember that? So do I.
Wow.
Have you seen Dave? It's probably one of those questions you can't answer. It's okay.
Do you miss Rob?
Yeah.
Are you glad that we're here? Oh my God. Man, that seems so crazy.
Now, do you want to try another toy? They've got this other machine that you said you really wanted to play with when you passed on.
Yeah, REM pod. Probably.
You
Yeah.
want to play with the REM pod?
You like all the lights on the REM pod?
He's never seen the REM pod.
Oh, he hadn't.
No.
Okay.
We just used to talk about it.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Here, let me trade spots with you then, and I'll
No,
get a...
stay where you're at, dude. You're good.
Okay, all right.
You're good. Let's just...
You want to move the recorder, or
Yeah,
just turn it off for now?
No, you're good. You're fine right there.
Okay.
Oh,
What the hell was that?
that was
Hi,
already.
Frank.
That was it already.
It just went off
Yeah,
already?
yeah. Go ahead, Frank. Go
Let
ahead.
that
And,
go off again, Frank.
the closer you get to the antenna,
Boy, that was weird, huh? Like
Yeah.
a real quick zip.
Yep. Just
the closer, the more the lights will act up.
there you go. There you go.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can feel him again.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh
Can
my
you?
God, dude, that's
My
crazy.
arm. Both of my arms.
Isn't that fun, Frank?
Oh my God, dude. That is giving me the chills
Me
so
too.
much right now.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Frank. I'm being a baby and I'm crying.
That damn near making me emotional.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So what
Yeah.
do you think of that? Do you like this?
Wow, dude.
That's
That
wonderful.
damn near give me a tear.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask a crazy question because, you know, I think you believed in UFOs and aliens. I do too. Do they exist? Are aliens real? Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Oh, Frank, that's just funnier than hell.
I appreciate that, and I hope that wasn't just for a good sense of humor because, you know, you don't want to ruin it, and I do believe. I remember the story and the time I was at home and watching one of those UFO shows, and sure enough, your story came on, and I got on Facebook right away and took a picture, and I showed it on Facebook, and I said, "Who's this? I wonder." And you responded, "Hey, that's me." Do you remember that? Do you remember that story?
K2's going off. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I remember that. So,
What's the matter? Feeling something?
Cold.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very cold.
You know you're loved, Frank, and we miss you dearly. Yeah. You are. You touched a lot of people in your time, and you're still loved. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your stories with us. Thank you for sharing your life with us. You know, a lot of people you reached out to over these radio waves. A lot of people loved your stories. And you always kept people informed.
Frank, do you, when Rob comes in the station and he's doing his thing and stuff, do you sit next to him and watch him and stuff when he's here? Dude, huh?
So, Frank, do you have the ability to get on the radio with him at times? Is there a way you can make yourself known on the radio? No? Well,
Do you stay here all the time, Frank? Or, well, do you stay here all the time?
no, sure.
Are you able to just come and go?
How's Jolene doing? Is she doing well?
Who was that?
Yeah, I'm not sure who
It's
Jolene
his
is.
daughter.
Oh,
Did she pass away?
no.
How
She's,
about your son? Is he on track to make chief with the highway patrol, or is he just stuck at assistant highway patrol or chief? Do you see him? Frank, I'm going to ask a question. It's going to be difficult. Is that okay? Is your cat with you?
No.
That's too bad. I'm going to ask this question, Frank. Are you happy?
That's nice.
Would you be happier if you were here hanging out with your old buddy Rob?
Yeah.
The thing is, he gets to hang out with his old buddy Rob, right, Frank? Anyway,
Anything you want to ask, man?
Frank, the other night when I was cutting commercials, was that you messing with me?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's Frank.
Yep.
I wish I could ask why.
Well, you can. That recorder's going, so he might be yakking away into that thing.
Yep. Yep. You never know what we're going to pick up on that.
Yep.
Frank, have you seen Dave? Have you felt Dave? Does Dave come by?
It's just Frank. Is it just you, Frank?
Is there somebody else here with you, Frank?
We may have reached.
Are you getting tired, Frank? Do you want us to leave you alone for a little while so you can gather up your energies? Or are you planning on screwing with me some more tonight? I love you. You know that, Frank, right?
Yeah.
Frank, do you love Rob?
Yep.
That's so awesome that we're making this happen, man.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor, Frank? Would you get a chance when you get enough energy or whatever, you go over and give Rob a big old hug?
Yeah.
Do you only check on Rob at the radio station, or are you able to check up on him, and do you make sure he's okay and stuff when he's out doing other things? Let me rephrase that.
That's a lot of questions.
So, do you only hang out with Rob at the radio station? Do you hang out with him other places also? Wow.
Okay, Frank, I get it, man. You're just having fun with that thing, aren't you?
I got a question, Frank. If I could ask you, can you tell what the lottery numbers are going to be for this lottery coming up? Yeah. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Let me ask you this: if you did know, would you tell me? I guess
Well,
not.
in the event that you can, the recorder's on, so just leave those for all of us. Would you handle that for us if you can?
We'll
Frank?
share them amongst all of us.
Frank, do you think he's trying to be funny?
Thank you.
Do you think he's failing miserably?
Oh,
Thanks, Frank.
appreciate the honesty.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man's got to try.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Frank.
Hey Frank, I know you're working hard here and communicating with us, but the device that you're using has the ability to light up in different intensities. If you have the ability to move closer towards that device, you can light up multiple lights. I don't know if you can get closer, but if you can try, you can light up multiple lights on that device.
Oh my god. Dude, you have got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, Frank, that was cool.
You
Thank you.
have got to be freaking kidding me.
Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Frank, would you do that again, please? For me?
Oh my god.
Thank you, Frank.
You're just having far too much fun, my friend.
Yeah. And that's why we like our ghost hunting. You
That's
know,
it, man.
when you can make contact with your loved ones and the people you really miss, it's really
God, how often
rewarding.
do we do that, dude? I mean, this is really...
This is
You
pretty.
know, Frank, I got a
pretty
question
intense.
for you. You ready for it? Have you gone and visited Jack Hakem?
They must not be able to visit others.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't want to, or, you know...
They don't know how, or don't have the ability, or
Or you just didn't want to.
nor didn't want to.
Would you like to go visit Jack Hakem?
Do you like them or anything, or...? Oh.
So maybe it's not about.
Okay, Frank, instead of answering with a positive, for the next question, I would like you to get next to that antenna for a no answer. Can you do that? Go ahead and do it now. Would you like to see Jack Hakem? The light on for no, the light off for yes.
Pretty definitive to me.
Thank you, Frank. Now you can just play with the lights if you want. I'd like to see you light them all up again, honestly.
Look at that. Look at the K2, dude.
I see it. I got it both in frame.
Frank, you know you're lighting up all these lights. It's really cool.
But he thinks it's cool. Wow.
Told you my radio station was haunted.
Wow.
I love you, Frank.
Wow. You love Rob? Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah.
You got yourself a buddy always looking out for you there, brother.
Always
That's
do.
pretty freaking cool.
I always do. Always have. You know, Frank knows this, and everybody else knows this. But you know, every time I've come back to the station, regardless of whatever, I felt like I've come home.
Right?
Is that how it feels to you, Frank? Like coming home? Yeah. We.
Look at the K2. That's what's going on over there. Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Sitting down and talking about local events. Did that mean a lot to you, Frank? answers to these questions, but these guys don't. That's why I'm asking them. I might sound silly. I hope that's all right with you. And if it's not, tough luck. I'm here anyway. Is there any way? I have questions. I wish you could answer me. Oh hell, Frank, just play with the lights. I like seeing the lights go off, knowing it's you.
That's hard.
Yeah. Well,
It's not cold in here or nothing, but we do jumped up to a 1 again.
yeah.
Seems like it goes up to a 1 when then it takes
He
back
gets
to
close. Yeah.
0. Back to 0.
So are my shows getting any better? Thanks, buddy.
Nice.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Honesty.
It's all right.
Yeah, we love him.
You're laughing it up really hard right now, aren't you, Frank? You find this really amusing, don't you? If you wanted to not answer a question, you wouldn't, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Frank, thank you for coming and seeing me tonight. Thank you for everything. I just wish that we'd sat down and wrote that book about all of your police experiences and fire experiences. Do you wish we'd written that book? Yeah, they probably would have thought it was science fiction anyway. You can laugh at that one up. Frank, were you the chief of police out at LAX? Yes, he was.
Is that where it was? LAX? Yeah.
Los Angeles. Frank, were you the first chief of police at LAX?
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Wow.
Do you remember meeting Governor Moonbeam?
Who's that?
Governor of California. Do you remember meeting, at the time, Governor Reagan?
Did you meet Reagan? Did he? Oh, crap.
Did you ever meet Reagan when he was president? He had not.
You didn't?
No.
Wow.
Do you remember meeting the Saudi Arabian prince? That was during the Olympics that came to Los Angeles, correct?
84. 1984.
Wow.
You're having fun with this, aren't you, Frank?
Is he getting all the is he like that nobody's
Dead on.
screwing with us
No.
and pretending to be
No,
Frank.
this is Frank. This is Frank. It's you, right, Frank?
Well, nobody else would know those questions
Yeah.
except for you.
Hey, Frank.
I'm losing power quick.
Frank, one more question before this guy has to change his batteries. Will you visit with me again, please?
Frank, stop. Will you, we're going to be back throughout the evening. We have other people that I know would love to see this and hear you talk. Would it be okay if I brought them over? Awesome. Can you stop that for a minute? Can we, will you hang out with us as late as we need to? I know that Rob probably wants to talk to you more, so is that cool? Can we do that? We don't want to do anything crazy, but if you can hang out, we'd love to have the other folks come over and be able to see this, and we've always talked about it, so is that okay? Awesome. Wow. All right, we're going to go ahead and let you hang out with Rob for a little bit. We're going to go switch out here, so we'll be back. Kick back and enjoy the show with Rob.
I love you, Frank.
Wow.
Frank, was that you in the other studio a little while ago?
What happened?
Oh,
What?
there was an orb or something.
Yeah, we had something.
Were you the one that was touching that other thingy, making it go off by the light? Did you understand that? No? Okay. But you were out in the other studio with us tonight, weren't you?
Can't believe we didn't see this shit.
Right? That's intense.
It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
Hey,
time
Frank.
we do it, I'm just like,
Let's make all those lights light up again, please. Not on that, silly, on the roof pod. Can you make them all light up?
He's trying.
Are you getting tired, Frank?
well, we're ready
Might be.
to rejuvenate a bit.
Yeah.
Frank, I'm going to let you rest for a while, okay?